Just picked up a 1977 CT70. Gonna be doing a quick oil change. I just got the bike running. It had great compression, good spark, cleaned the carb out. Oil actually looks pretty decent, but I'm sure it's probably been 10 or 20 years since this thing had an oil change, so might as well do it. Shouldn't take more than a few minutes. I'm gonna be using some wet clutch oil, 10W40, and we will get it done. All right, there's a 17 millimeter drain bolt right here underneath the skid plate. I did run this bike for a few minutes to warm it up. I need an oil change. Worse than I thought. I'm gonna let this drain out a few minutes, then we will tighten the bolt back up. All right, oil's all drained out. She looks pretty darn good. Let's get this back in here. I think it said online, I don't know why it was hard to find, it said 30 foot-pounds. I'm just going to tighten it up a little bit. Should be good. This thing doesn't have a washer on it. Let's see if it's got an oil washer. So I did find the crush washer, reinstalled it. This motor takes 0.8 liters, so right about 27 ounces. So that's where I fill it up now. Like I said, I'm going to use the 10W40 motorcycle oil. So let's get it close to that. That's close. Let me let it settle for a sec. I'll check that with the dipstick. Yeah, we're good. That's right on. So I used, let me see the level, a little bit more than probably 5 ounces left or so. I'll run it for a sec, check it again, but that's all it takes. Nothing to it. Shipment from CHP. I want to see what's going on with the speedometer. I ordered a new little speedo gear and also a cable. Maybe it's just the cable, but I figured I'd get another gear just in case. So we're going to pop the axle bolt off first. 14 mil here, 17 here. Pop the wheel off. Let's take a look what's going on inside here anyways. Probably need to get a new spring on this because this thing doesn't look like it's doing much. But let's get to it and see what we're looking like inside. Okay, I'm going to pop out this brake cable first. Everything's sticky. What the hell? Damn, this thing is sticky. Why is that turning? That shouldn't really be turning. Let me lube this up a little bit. 10 mil on a 14 mil. This thing is really, really gummed up. Come on, god dang. Alright, nut. Little cam in there. I think that spring might be shot, I don't know. Should have got another one, damn it. Okay. Need another boot. A shot also. Awesome. Should be all. Let's pop out this axle bolts. This should drop out. Alright, let me strap this down just a little bit more. So I think the problem probably was the speedo gear, and they probably just removed the cable. But you can see these tabs, how straight they are on here. And here they're pretty much flattened down. Apparently that's a pretty common problem. People just shove the wheel back on there. So yeah, there's no way this would lock into right here. That's where the tab should lock in, as far as I know. Yeah. So when that spins, this will spin. So yeah, there's no way that would even lock in. So we're going to try to pop this old gear out and then pop the new one in. Luckily the brakes seem to be working okay. Pretty nice and smooth. Pads, got plenty of life left. So if these tabs weren't tubing, I could pop it out, but they're so flat they're hitting on this little seal here. So I'm going to stick the screwdriver in, try to pop these tabs back out just a little bit to get this damn thing through. There we go. See if that's enough. Come on. Yeah, it's getting stuck right there. Ah, there we go. So I bent those tabs back up, but even then you can tell compared to the new one, those tabs are way the hell off. I think I was watching Mini Bike Mike. He puts this on first onto the wheel, then he sticks the hub on there. So we're going to do that first. So I'm going to attach it back on here first. Luckily all these bearings seem good. Then we go to do this. We'll just slide it on there and lock it on. It should be good to go. Also this gear inside here seems like it's spinning okay. Okay. So between this and the cable, we should be good to go. Let me get some of this old grease out there, put some new stuff in it. Also purchased a new front wheel seal. Might as well throw that on there. There's the old one. And the new one. Those bearings all feel good. Somehow. Need a socket, press that down. It's 30 mil socket, I think it will do. I think we good. Should be good enough. All right, let's try to get this thing back on. So, I greased up the little gear inside the hub here. Actually, I need to grease the axle. Okay, so first, I'm gonna take that gear, get that right there. A little grease on there. Oh shit! It's already got plenty of grease in the hub, but whatever. A little more can't hurt. Get the hub. Which way are we going here? This should be down. And like that. There we go. Okay. Now, should have pushed this damn bike back a little bit. I already ran the speedometer cable up to the gauge. Oh, there's not enough room to work here. I'll loosen this up a little bit. Washer goes to the end right here. Going to grease my little bushing here. This little bushing goes to the dust seal lives back in here. Perfect. Axle's right there. All right. Let's try get this thing in here. Try to get this axle bolt started. Get this through right here. There we go. All right. Path is through, washer's on. That's oriented okay. All right, let's move it around here. All right, tighten this back up. Try to get this brake back on here first. I definitely need to get a new spring and boot, but whatever. Try to clean that up a little bit. Should not need wrenches to adjust this damn thing, but whatever. I'm getting slippery. Let's tighten this thing up here. Yeah, this spring and stuff is shot here, but anyways, the slotted end that goes into the hub. Run this up here. Oop. I think we're in. Getting slippery. Let me pop the headlight back in and we'll give the wheel a spin and see if the actually the headlight off. Let's go test the speedometer. Can't really spin the wheel too good in here, but I do believe it was moving a little bit. Let's see if I can get it. I think we're good. It's moving. All right, let's pop the headlight back on, take it for a quick little test drive and see if it actually works. but I'm going to work great. So I can't complain with that. It took about 30 minutes maybe. Real quick, the front shocks of this thing suck. I'm pretty sure they're probably blown out, but let's see if there's any fluid even in there, and take it from there. See if there's anything's in here. It can only be a few ounces. I think online it said about 3.5 to 4 ounces. Will anything be in there? Yep. Ooh, that is nasty. Looks pretty horrible. Alright. It's probably honestly never been changed. It's pretty disgusting. Okay. I'm not sure what fork oil this takes. I got some 20 weight. I'm just going to use that and whatever. You drain the other side. I'm just going to be using this stuff. There's not much left. I don't know if I'm going to have enough. Let's do 3.5 ounces in each. Shit. That's 3. You fill it up. You can tell there's a little difference between that trash and how clear this is. I'm going to have to order some more fork oil. I'm not going to have enough. Stupid. And now it's time to order some more from Amazon. Alright, let's tighten this back up, and that's about all we can really do tonight. I am 1 ounce short on the other side, of course. Okay, so I will do tonight. I did get a new battery. I'm going to be charging that up tonight. I'm waiting for the blinker relay to come in. I'm hoping that will fix the blinker. I also got a new lens because this one's cracked right here. Other than that, though, in a couple days, we should get this thing finished up.